Hey, Algebra 2, sorry, I know we've missed several classes together with the internet and with our groups and everything like that. And I wanted to look at the back of 7.2 homework with the multiplying and dividing. So this is 7.2 homework. And I want to look at the back or the second page, however you have it. On number 13, now these are kind of tricky, and I noticed, and I thank you guys for just attempting and looking at them and trying your best. But I want to show you these because there is some operations in here that we need to do first before we do our multiplying and dividing. So here's number 13. It's m divided by m minus 1 minus m squared divided by 9 all over 1 divided by m. So I want you to think about this, and we're going to rewrite it, okay? We're going to rewrite it horizontally. It's kind of funky written as a complex fraction like that. So we're going to rewrite it horizontally. So this is what it should look like. M divided by m minus 1 minus m squared divided by 9 divided by 1 divided by m. Okay, so I want us to think about this. Because this is in your numerator, we need to do this part first, okay? So we actually, because it's up here, it's technically in a parenthesis. So thinking about your order of operations, we need to do that first before we divide, okay? So let's simplify that. I'm going to look for my common denominator between 9 and m minus 1. It's 9 times m minus 1. So I'm going to multiply this side by 9, and I'm going to multiply this side by m minus 1, and let's see what we get. So in my denominator, we should have 9 and m minus 1. In our numerator, we should have 9m minus m squared times m minus 1, and then divided by 1 over m. So let's think about this, because when we're subtracting here, remember, we need to distribute this first. I'm going to get rid of all of these parentheses up here. See what we get. 9m minus m cubed minus m squared divided by 9m minus 1. I'm going to go ahead and flip my second fraction and multiply, so it's times m divided by 1. Now we can see, what's going to happen. So we'll just multiply straight across, right? So we have 9m squared minus m to the 4th minus m cubed all over 9 times m minus 1. Now that we have one rational expression, now we can go ahead and simplify. We cannot cancel anything out with this because it's technically like a binomial. So it's the same reason I can't cancel x minus 1. I can't cancel my x's because it's stuck with a minus here. So it's the same concept here. You can't cancel it because it's technically a binomial, right? So we have to make sure that it's written as a factored form before we cancel it everything out. So let's see if I can do anything here. I can factor out an m squared. I know that. So I have 9 minus m squared minus m all over 9m minus 1. Let's rewrite this a little bit better. So this would be negative m squared minus m plus 9. I wonder if I can take out that negative. I'm just thinking through this, right? Using my algebra skills. M squared, this is m squared plus m minus 9 divided by 9 times m minus 1. Okay, so now I'm thinking, can I factor m squared plus m minus 9? Does anything multiply to 9 that adds to get 1? Nope, 3 and 3 and 9. So this is your answer right here, okay? So I just want us to think about that. Sometimes it looks ugly, but because of our laws of algebra, we cannot simplify anything here until we simplify this, right? Until we conduct this operation. All right, so that was 13. Let's try 14. And then I'll let you do the other ones on your own. but I wanted to clear those up for you. So we have u all divided by u divided by 16 minus 1/3. So this is the same concept. We have u, and I'm going to place this over 1, so we're dealing with all rational. This is divided by u divided by 16 minus 1/3. So I need to do this operation first before I divide, right? So what's my common denominator between 16 and 3? Well, 16, 32, 48, probably 48. So 3, I need a 16 over here, I need a 3 over here. So I have u divided by 1 divided by, still doing my operation, 3u minus 16 divided by 48. All right. Now that I have one single fraction here, I can go ahead and flip and multiply. So I can say u divided by 1 times, right, flip and multiply, 48 divided by 3u minus 16. So let's just multiply straight across here. We get 48u divided by 3u minus 16. I can't factor out a 3 here, so this is just going to be my answer. That's my simplified form there. That's number 14. So as you're working through number 15 and 16, just keep in mind that you need to do that subtraction first before you cancel anything out, okay?